Hey, what's up? This is Dom, and welcome back to our channel, Dom and Nene. Today, I'm gonna give y'all a motivational moment on perseverance. Recently, me and my wife, we just had a conversation about depression, about feeling overwhelmed. And I just told her, like, sometimes you're gonna go through stuff, and sometimes you gotta dig deep and just find that inner strength as far as understanding, like, hey, yeah, you're going through something right now, but guess what? Someone out there in the world is going through something worse. So it's like, sometimes you just need to look yourself in the mirror and be like, hey, it's going to be all right. I'm going to find a way to get through this somehow, some way. Either through prayer, through hope, through just simple understanding as far as like, hey, look, I just need to take this one step at a time. Because sometimes, honestly, we do tend to get overwhelmed by a lot of stuff. We try to take on multiple tasks at one time and it becomes very overwhelming. And I get it. We try to be multitaskers and stuff like that. But sometimes we just need to just take things one thing at a time. And sometimes it may just be as far as work, maybe relationships, maybe just, your own personal journey and stuff like that. Sometimes we just need to take things one thing at a time. Just taking one day at a time. It's going to be all right. And sometimes, honestly, that's all it takes right there. Just simple, gentle guidance and reassurance that it's going to be all right. Now, I know sometimes we may be by ourselves and you might need to motivate yourself. When you're by yourself, you got to try to find a way to motivate yourself. So like, hey, you just got to just believe that no matter what, I'm going to find a way. And I know it's easier said than done, but honestly, it does work. So I just want y'all to just take out the time, just, look yourself in the mirror and be like, hey, I got this. No matter what, I'm going to find a way to get through this. Whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's next day or there, I'm going to get through this. I just need to take my time, take a deep breath, and realize it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Time is your biggest remedy. So take your time, look at yourself in the mirror, and tell yourself, it's going to be all right. You're going to get through this. When I told my wife, look yourself in the mirror, like, she was looking at me like, what do you mean look at myself in the mirror? No, seriously, look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, who are you? It sounds funny, but we really don't look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, you just look at yourself, do your hair, do your face, and that's it, brush your teeth, all that stuff like that. I'm a confident young African-American male that has dreams and goals and ambitions. Sometimes you probably just need to look yourself in the mirror over and over and be like, remind yourself who you are, where you came from. You came a long way. Sometimes you got to remind yourself where you came from. And honestly, it's going to sound funny. Pat yourself in the back. Like, for whatever you do come your way, whether it's graduating from high school, graduating from college, getting a promotion and stuff like that, pat yourself in the back. Give yourself some credit. Like, for real. Because you could have stumbled along the way. You could have said, to heck with this. I don't want to do this no more. But you didn't. You decided to persevere forward and continue to grind at whatever profession you want to pursue and try to achieve your ultimate goal. Whether it's being married, whether it's the promotion, whether it's being an entrepreneur, decide to get your LLC or get another degree. You decided to go above and beyond of what you really didn't need to do, but you decided to because you like, I want this. I deserve this. And that's good. So give yourself some credit. A lot of times we don't give ourselves enough credit. A lot of times it's like, dang, man, I just got a master's degree. Give yourself some credit. I just got my PhD. Give yourself some credit. I just got a job at a hospital. Give yourself some credit. It's hard. I just became a principal. That's amazing. I just opened my own business. That is an amazing feat by itself. A leap of faith and hoping that you land on your feet. And that's amazing by itself. So just give yourself some credit. Like, pat yourself in the back and look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, you're fine. You're on your way. Take your time. Look at it as far as this is a journey. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time. Don't rush it. Take your time. Pace yourself. Like I said before, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. You're going to experience a lot of bumps and bruises down the road and stuff like that. But guess what? That's life. The whole biggest thing is when you get hit with an obstacle that come your way, what are you going to do when you're down? Honestly, what are you going to do when you're down? Do you expect your parents to pick you up? Do you expect your, significant other to pick you up? What if you're by yourself? What do you do then? When you're by yourself, what do? You got to find a way to get back up. And that's what I said. Sometimes you got to dig deep and realize, okay, it's all right. I'll bounce back. Even like when it comes to a different pace of your job, you may get accidentally let go by your employer. What do you do then? Yeah, you're going to be sad in the moment, but you still got to bounce back somehow, some way. You still got to pay your bills. So what are you going to do then when you're down? You got to be able to look yourself in the mirror and be like, you know what? I got this. I'm going to find a way to overcome this obstacle no matter what. Things don't happen the way we always want them to happen. Sometimes we do experience a setback. And you know what? That's fine. That's called experience. If you had nothing but positive things come your way the whole entire time, okay, cool, great. That's amazing by itself. But honestly, a lot of times we're going to experience a setback every here and there. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's with your professional life, family life, you're going to experience a setback. But when you experience a setback, what do you do then? Finding the strength to be able to stand back up, look yourself in the mirror, be like, hey, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to find a way to get through this. That's it.